Hey crafters, it's Janet with Crafting It Up in Creation. So I'm coming at you today with a project share. These are a few things that I've been working on lately, and I am going to show you the materials I use, some of the different papers, how I kind of put the base of this together, but not a complete tutorial. So these little door hangers I got from Dollar General. They come with the little pumpkin and it's monogrammed on the front, but on the back it kind of looks like a shadow box. These were $5 a piece, and I bought some of these last year, and then I turned around and bought some more this year. And they are a little bit different in color. Like, I think the ones this year are a little bit lighter in color. So I'm just showing you, I'm going to take off the hanger and I take off the metal pumpkin. And I just use the shape of the door hanger in order to cut the paper to fit to size. Some of these are last year's papers from Michaels, and some are this year's from the pastel Halloween collection that they have. This is a little wood ornament from the Target dollar spot. I used several of these in here, but I didn't use that kitty cat, but I love him. If I go back and use any of the Halloween papers, I think I will use that one. And then these wire LED lights came from the Dollar Tree. They are 12 and lights to each strand, and they come in white, purple, and orange. Now in past years they've been a little thicker, but these are actually on the wire, which is really nice. So I take them out, and I'm going to actually take a screwdriver set that's from the Dollar Tree and open it up and add some of these Sunbeam batteries. For Christmas, they ought to be bringing out bigger packs, so watch out for those. And then I replace all that back together. And then I'm going to stretch out the wire LED lights to as long as they'll go. And then I double it over. And it's like a perfect size to go all the way around the inside of this shadow box. And I did punch a hole through where the hole actually is. And then I mold the wire all the way around the corners. And then I stick hot glue in there and press it into that area. And I even took the screwdriver to kind of hold it in place a couple of times. And anywhere there's a bend, I try to actually put my finger into it, my fingernail into it, and bend it right into that corner. And that seems to work out really well. I mean, it's very pliable, so it's very easy to do. And as you can see, it fits all the way around, and it's like perfect. And I just hot glued it all into place. And I think this looks so good, even without any of the decorations in it yet. I absolutely love this. So I'll link up in the iCards up above. Carol Hurlock did some of these for a YouTube hop last year. I linked it in my last video, but I'll link it again in case you didn't see that. She did a great job with hers as well. On the back, I just kind of double over some of that wire that's just, you know, there's just too much of it. And I put some hot glue bead down, and then I put hot glue on the back of this. And I do make sure that it's level this time with the bottom of the shadow box so that it won't tip over. And this is some Prima paper that I used in this one. And this is actually one of last year's boxes that's just a little bit darker. The difference I also see is that where they put the wood pieces in the back to hold the lettering. It seemed like they went in a different direction last year. Now I'm going to take a pencil and just mark off where I want this acorn to land. And then that way I glue around it in the area in between the pencil marks. And then I go back and erase them. And I love how that came out. So for the next one, I'm going to use these pumpkins that came from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use a sanding block that I already have and some papers. These are Queen & Company. They came with a kit that I bought this year. I'm going to rip off that raffia bow along with some of that extra glue if I can get it off of there. I'm going to use some satin Mod Podge. And I'm going to put just a really nice even layer of that satin Mod Podge on there. It doesn't really matter which Mod Podge you use. It's just one that I had closest to me. And I don't even have a whole piece of paper for this, but I'm going to cover it up at the bottom. And then these are the other ones that I also used. And this scrapbook paper was just a little bit too busy for me. I couldn't decide what to pair with it, so I'll probably recover it. So I'm going to start showing you all the different ones that I created. This one has the little star background, and the little mummies are Jolie stickers. And the little black cat is one of the little wood pieces that I spray painted with that flat black paint. The little bones I added, about 3 different ones on it. Those are from Michaels, and they actually glow in the dark. I love these little mummy stickers. And the little kitty cat was in that set too, so I decided to go ahead and just add it kind of at the top there. The little tubular pieces, those are from Hobby Lobby. And the raffia bow is one of them that came on it, so I just reattached it. And the little black bat is also one of the wood pieces. I believe I got those from Joann's last year in a set. And that little boo saying is one of the Tim Holtz Ideology sayings. And they are the ones for Halloween. But I thought that one came out pretty cute. And this one uses the Pinkaboo paper from Michaels. Absolutely love that collection. This is probably some of my first ones that I've ever bought that have the pastel colors to it. But I added some of the traditional colors as well. I added that little bell from Hobby Lobby. The flowers are from Michaels. That tubular stuff is from Hobby Lobby. The little poison sign, that's from the Target dollar spot. It hangs on wine glasses. And I just went ahead and left the little chain that's hanging back there just in case I decide to take it apart. The little witch's hat is one that I showed in a previous video that I made with one of the Dollar Tree Color Your Own ornaments. And of course the other purple hat is from the Color Your Own stickers. All those little flowers are from Michaels. And the little banner that has that's on the hat is from Tuesday Morning. I used a lot of some of the same elements on these, so you'll see me reuse them again. I love watering down the paints to kind of stain some of those Color Your Own ornaments. And I love that little fuzzy spider. He's out of one of the sewing buttons from Walmart. And then this one, the background is kind of busy. I'll go through quickly. The pumpkins, the orange pumpkin in the back that's glittered is from the Target dollar spot. The 2 blue ones are from Dollar Tree. And then the resin looking one is from Hobby Lobby. The leaf is from Michaels. The little sunflowers from Hobby Lobby. That word fall is from the Target dollar spot in one of the collections that they had last year. And then the little maple leaves at the top are from the Color Your Own stickers that the Dollar Tree has as well. But I had a stamp that actually has the veins on it, so I stamped it on there. And then the little orange rope at the top is from Hobby Lobby. I bought that last year, or maybe even the year before. A bunch comes in it, and I've used a lot. Like I've used it to surround pumpkins with that I've made before, and I just love it. Now these little spiders, the bigger spiders, came from Walmart this year. I think you got 3 of the black and 3 of the gray. I added a little creepy cloth from the Dollar Tree. Some of the leaves are from, wood leaves are from Michaels. The little bat is from Michaels. I've got the little Hobby Lobby bell on there. That little teeny spider is from a little pack that Walmart had for 98 cents, and you got like a ton of them in there. So I'm using them up, or I'm trying. And that little silhouette witch is from a set that I had last year from Joann's. And then I added that stitched looking hat from the Color Your Own ornaments from the Dollar Tree. And that's one of them I showed in a previous video as well that I had decorated. And that word Hocus Pocus is from some of the Tim Holtz ones as well. I think this one's my favorite. I really like the little stitching on the hat with the white Signo gel pen. And this one was the Pumpkin Kisses and Harvest Wishes one. And I just used the back of all these. I tied some raffia at the top. I didn't use the original bow. Now this is the one I showed in the previous video on how I decorated the little shadow box out of these little door hangers. And a lot of this stuff is from the Dollar Tree, but there are quite a few things that aren't, of course. But the little house is from the Dollar Tree. The lights are from the Dollar Tree. And I absolutely love this, but I made a bunch more, so I wanted to share with you all the rest of them I made. The other one's in a previous video. I'll link it in the iCard above. This uses the Pinkaboo paper. I've got the elixir is on the corner. I've added one of the little gray spiders. The spider web under him is from the Dollar Tree. It's part of their like Halloween ornaments, and I sprayed it purple. I sprayed the little bat purple. The little ghost that's in there is from Table Scatter from Hobby Lobby. The ghost on the back is the Color Your Own ornaments from Dollar Tree. And I've used a bunch of those little tiny spiders that are from Walmart. You're going to keep seeing those on a couple others. The little broom is from Hobby Lobby. I used a skeleton head that was from Hobby Lobby as well. I thought he kind of added a little bit of fun to it. Tim Holtz Words. There's a white pumpkin from Hobby Lobby. I only have a few of those left. And of course the kitty cat is one of the Color Your Own ornaments from Dollar Tree as well. But I love this. And the lights that are in behind this one are purple. Nope, I'm lying. These might be white. The one with the more of the purple in it, I put the purple lights in, and the ones that are lighter, I put the white lights in. I think I'll pull it back and show you in a minute the colors on those. So this one has more purple in it. It's basically the same, except for that I did add a little bit of that black twig stuff in behind the kitty cat, and I added a witch's hat up to the corner. And this is one that I got from Hobby Lobby last year. It had a little piece on it that you could put this in your hair. It is so cute. I absolutely love it. I want to decorate some of the little witches' hats that I got from the Dollar Tree this year, just like those are. A little white pumpkin, a spider, and then the little purple hat is part of that table scatter that the ghost came out of. I really like that little ghost. He's so cute. He's what made me want to buy it to begin with. And here I'm going to flip the switch on these so you can at least see what they look like with the lights on them. I love how it makes that little ghost glow. I love how these turned out. I think if I were going to sell these, at least $15 would have to be an asking price. Just because of all the different things that are on here, I'd say it at least cost $10 to $12 to make it. And I think I'm going to actually put these on my like local Facebook page, not like the marketplace or anything, but just to see if anyone wants to buy them. I want to participate in a craft show this year, but I'm afraid to commit because, you know, it costs a decent amount of money to actually buy a table. And my mom's having health issues. My kids are having some health issues. And 2 out of the 3. So I just am afraid to commit to something like that right now. So that's what those look like up close. And then the rest of these are kind of more fall oriented than they are Halloween. So this one has a little hay bale down there, a little lantern that's from Walmart. It's in their Christmas section right now. I did see them this year. I added some of the little pumpkins to the background. That little butterfly is from the steampunk button pack. I added in the little feather pick in the back, and then the pip berries kind of in front of it. That's what kind of makes some of these a little more expensive, because those little picks themselves are $2 to $3 regular price. Now, granted, I didn't pay that for them, but by the time you figure $5 for the shadow box itself, another $1 for the lights, and then whatever else you put in it, it can add up. If you're making this for yourself, then it really doesn't matter. But if you're trying to actually make a little money off of it, it may depend on what you have to ask for them. So I'm thinking $15. Let me know down below. Do you think that's a fair price? I had planned on maybe putting these on my Facebook page because I haven't, like I say, I haven't committed to any type of craft show or anything this year. But I really do like how this one turned out. I've got a bunch more to show you. I'll try to go a little bit quicker. This is one of the little pumpkin ornaments that came from the Target dollar spot. I've added just a few things in with it. That autumn word is from the Target dollar spot as well. I added one of the feathers that was off of the last pick to it. I've added a bow. And I've got the little farmhouse bead garland going across it a little bit differently, along with a flower in the back. And I added one of the little curly cues that's off that pick. And that pick was from Joann's. I added a couple rusty bells. And the leaf was actually in that pick as well, so I decided to add it to it. This one is the apple shape. Now, those shapes are just $1. I absolutely love them. Love them. And the apples were new this year. I added a bow to it. I made my own curly cue out of some wire. Added one of the flowers. The word fall is from the Target dollar spot. That little orange pumpkin is from Hobby Lobby. That little pick in the back is from Hobby Lobby, but it's not the full pick. It's only like one of maybe half of a piece off of it. That wood piece is from the Target dollar spot. And the paper on this one is from one of the packs that Michael's had last year as well. So if you're like me, you've got tons of stuff to use up, in your collection. And so I definitely encourage you to do that. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to use some new stuff, some old stuff. And then this one has the little orange lights in it. And I just love this one. I've got the little orange feathers in behind the acorn. The acorn is from the Target dollar spot. I added a maple leaf that was from the Dollar Tree Color Your Own Ornaments. And then the other one that says Happy Fall, y'all, is one that Joann's had this year. They're $1.99 a piece, but I ended up getting it for 69 or 79 cents because it was 70% off one weekend when they were having a really good sale, like really early. I was really shocked. I added one of the little curly cue pieces. And I just love how this one came out. I can't even pick which one is my favorite, but I'm definitely going to keep one of the Halloween ones and one of those. And then this is using some Prima paper. I bought the Prima paper at Hobby Lobby. I added the little farmhouse bead garland to it. The flowers are buttons on each side of it. And then the flowers in behind it, those came from Tuesday Morning. I thought the colors matched pretty good. The little pip berries came from Joann's. And I added some of these little owls with a little bit of that faux fur underneath of them. And I may add something else to this one. I just can't decide, but I did put the purple lights in this one. And I thought it just looked really good with that paper. And then I made a second one with the little owl as well. He's so cute. I think I might add some moss or some greenery under him, but I didn't really want to hide the lights that are behind him, so I might have to strategically place it in front of him. The little wooden gate is part of like a fairy collection that they had at AC Moore. I think they also had those at Joann's. And I stained that in the American Oak by Minwax. Added a little farmhouse bead garland, the little flowers from Tuesday Morning, and then a watering can from Hobby Lobby. And it's in their Christmas ornament selection this year. They are really cute. Absolutely love how they came out. And here it is with the lights on. These look really nice in a room if it's dark and lit up even. But in person they definitely look better than they do on camera with the lights on. That's last year versus this year's color. This year is a little bit lighter. Of course, you could darken it up with the stain as well. And that's all of them that I have to show you today. If you do enjoy these type of videos, make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a video. I've got a bunch of ornament videos that I have been working on in the weeks past as well as in the future weeks. October 20th, I'm going to do a full week of ornaments. Make sure you come back and participate in that. I'm going to have a couple giveaways that week. And I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I do hope you get a moment to craft it up. And thanks so much for stopping by and spending some time with me. I really do appreciate it. And take care and God bless.